Well, I got a great comment from King Kong Daddy 1 on my video. I'll show you the video over here. You can go watch it yourself if you like. The spacewalk video. And he makes a very good point here, which I sort of mentioned somewhere in my Moon Hoax Totally Proven, about the little sweatbox type idea, a little dog kennel, 210 cubic feet, and then they say they've got all this cargo. And really it's only the size of a bigger dog kennel or a small garden shed, a very small garden shed. In fact, most garden sheds people have a 300 cubic feet and more. But when we look at the sweat, now I haven't verified this totally, but I'm suspecting this is pretty accurate. A working adult, 15 litres of sweat, or up to, that's probably an extreme, but we do around 6 litres a day. But even if these figures are a little less, that's still a lot of water vapour, isn't it now? Especially in a suit, and especially in the dog box. So they've just hopped out of a sweaty dog box into a sweaty suit. I mean, that alone just absolutely destroys it. They can't wash their suities and hang them out on the flag to dry every day, or change their bottom diapers. So in other words, they would stink to high heaven and back to hell again. They'd be swimming. Imagine the moisture. It just couldn't work. You see, in the world here, we don't see this because the light little breeze carries it away, as it were. But there's no little breeze in a box. Lock yourself up in a box. I mean, people who are gaming a bit younger could try and do a bit of this stuff, I'm sure. Even a day in a box at test mode. 3 people, without even suits, forget all that, just sit inside 210 cubic feet, and you've got to do a few poos and a few pees, and you've got to consume some stuff. 48 hours. Can anyone do 48 hours? I reckon you'd be hopping out and just going, oh, I've had enough of this. Yeah, think of inside a sauna. That's what it'd start to be like, especially with the varying temperatures that they give for space, whether you're in the light or out of the light, etc. So many questions there. But then he's on about the pressure given vacuums, etc., to do with the helmet, and that alone, as he says in the end of the comment, also really just destroys it. Destroys NASA. So NASA's really destroyed here, and now we are destroying NASA. So wake up your friends, say, look, it'll be a sweatshop of top order. And then you're adding the poo and the pee, but of course they can eject that. We don't see where the little ejection thing is, and how does they keep the vacuum from sucking everybody out, etc. There's so many questions with these things. It's just impossible to think how they could answer them all, because they don't even try, because they can't, because it's all a fraud, and they just make the lie bigger with the Orion and solar-powered spacecraft. I've got a video up on that. It's only had 160 views. That's been suppressed for sure. Yeah, so you can check this video out too if you like. It's a pretty good one on NASA and the spacesuit idea. And with that comment, which I'll post in the description both on this video and on this one here, Spacewalk Hoax Fabricated Images. See, it has had 16,000, this one. It's been up a while, as you can see, since 2014. And I do a bit of the number code that's involved always in NASA. They have their little codes. They have these little names that have little meanings, either satirical or a bit sexual, or with the old law, as we know, Orion and Apollo. So look at these crazy images that NASA always shows with their stuff. It's just a joke, and that comment was just excellent there. Excellent comment indeed. And that's exactly how it'd be. They'd be swimming in their own sweat. And if you haven't already, please check out these videos like Meteorites Are a Hoax, this 24-hour sun debunked idea, because that thing was just such a fraud. Look at the star sort of look of this. Does it look right to you? And so you want to check that video out. And this one, Muhammad Ali. Really telling. Have a look at that face there. You can just see it. It's just like all the super freaks. Hulk Hogan, another one. And that one's on Prince there. Another really good one on Prince here. And Trump and the Black Sun. You want to check that out. And of course Walt Disney. There's plenty over here on this channel. Very good if you can subscribe there. Definitely. You'll be surprised who does these videos. But Hulk Hogan, Bruce Springsteen, Isla Fisher, knocked them all off there. And look at this, Barbara the Piercer. You know about the Piercer. And this one's getting a bit of interest here, the Obama girls. It's an interesting little look there at the Obama girls. This Chernobyl being a new tourist destination. So please check that out. And there's plenty of other videos there. I'll just show you those few. It's only 1,700 subs at this stage. Let's see if we can build that up a bit. Cheers. And there's 3,370 subs to this one here, Jungle Surfer TV. You want to sub over here as well, because plenty of good stuff on Prince here. Bruce Springsteen, the Green Man. The Queen wore green on the Purple Day, and we know the purple and green go together. So there you go. It's all happening. The Green Man, the Purple Man, the Purple Rain, Niagara Falls. And check out the balloon fakery like Dogcam. And satellites are a hoax. There it is. You want to get onto that one. And this computer comedy. And this one got a sudden upsurge in views. And then it dropped back down again, strange enough. And I'll tell everyone about this red doll. You want to check that out if you don't know anything about the red doll from 9/11. It shows the pantomime that went on there. And you see these scud things going around the back of trucks. Well, just a fraud, you know, carried around the back of a truck. How could you launch it? It could go anywhere. It's got no control. That's the problem with rockets. They say they're gimbal controlled. That means the rocket engine's at the back, lean this way and that way. Yeah, sure, you know, it's only going to give you so much control. On a strong wind, it's just not going to work. So they're a fraud. And we saw that from the launch of the V2 on the back of the Midway. You can go and check videos I've done on that. Just type in V2 Jungle Surfer. It should come up. Well, there we go. Elton, you want to check this video out. This is it was sent to me by one of my followers, and I tell you, I showed where Elton says that David has seen the children more than me. Well, of course he would. And a bit interesting here on Harry with the purple check tie. It was fully a purple out. We're in the purple rain. So yeah, there's the name of this channel in case you didn't know. Alright, cheers folks. Yeah, go and check all these videos out. You'll find some really good ones. 9/11, Apollo, and right back ones that had very few views, about AC/DC. And Grace Kelly. That is another man. Some really old ones that I did, yeah, Bush Tucker one. So check all that out. And I've got a few created playlists there. I'll have to build that up properly. Alright folks, thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot for all the comments I've had on several different things I've been launching into in the last week or so. And we've got connection properly again now, so I should be able to make a few good vids. I might just really sort of put some effort in and make a couple of real drop dead good ones over the next about 3 days. Just take a couple of days to sort of build up and do something really good. Just one on each channel maybe. So look out for that.